What it do, homie? So it looks like DAGames have released FlashDrive SSD yellow. Now, I'm late to this. Of course, it came out 1 month ago. But I'm also aware that he has released, or the team has released, the full album. I see it down here, right up here. Now, guys, I don't know if I'll do a whole entire album reaction. I do know that I have a couple of reactions to the FlashDrive series already. Black for sure. I think green and blue, possibly, maybe even white. I might react to them individually. It really all depends on the level of interest and if that's something you guys want to see on this channel. Anyways, that's neither here or there. What's here and what's now is FlashDrive SSD yellow. Y'all told me this slaps. Let's go ahead and shut up, turn it up. Strike your fist harder, make this a remedy. Tonight they won't know it is. Shout this melody. Okay. Let me tell you something right now. The way that this opened up, I thought, it has been a minute since I've listened to DAGames, and the mix really, there's a specific mix or characteristic of the way that Will mixes his music that I know that it's a Will Ryan production. Like the way he mixes is very interesting to me. So when it first started, I was like, oh man, we're about to get some like crass and big drums. But actually it actually kind of came on a little more gentler, right? The vocals sitting there being really, really like, so I thought big old like, like some type of sub drop, just and then, but it didn't give me that, right? We still rocking and everything, but it was a little bit more of a softer tone, right? So now I'm sitting there thinking, all right, why is that? And I got this yellow that's just flashing in my face, and I'm immediately start thinking about Lemonade, how it's got that tanginess, you know what I mean? But the second taste is kind of a lot more smoother for it to go down. We got some Lemonade vibes here, bruh. Oh man, no, you got a banger here. And not only that, but bro, it's 4 minutes, man. I feel like it's rare to see songs of this long. I feel like it's either 1 minute or 2 minutes, kind of get in and get out. So 4 minutes, I feel like I like that. I feel like that's like putting some respect to your listeners' time and everything. That's, not to say that you don't put in as much time on your 1 minute songs, but I just like to see longer songs. It's crazy that this is longer songs. At some point in the past, 4 or 5 minute songs, that was normal. And if you grew up listening to gospel, like black gospel music, bro, 9 minute songs that was on the short end side. So I like seeing like longer music. It allows the story to be envelop and everything. Yellow Haze, top of the what did he say? I'm at the top of the plate. I don't really know what's going on, but he's jamming. Distortion. It's the time, save the day, make each minute count, strike this with no doubt. Let's undo the wheel, bring out your drive, just count to 5. Okay. Don't you forget, you might only fail if you don't give all your throttle. Okay. Don't hesitate to space your devotion, keep those stars as your own. Wear them like a dog tag, don't you wave your white flag like it's a standstill. He said something about the sun, like the yellow haze or something like the sun and everything. I'm listening to the lyrics. It kind of, keep going kind of message. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, wear your scars, the battles, all your mistakes, display them proudly. That will make you who you are. And for the most part, just kind of keep pushing. But yellow, like, what does that have to do with the color? Like, is there some type of psychological thing as to why yellow? I mean, I immediately start thinking of the sun because of the lyrics that you've given me. And then, of course, this color. I was thinking of lemonade as well, but that doesn't have any connection. That's mostly just headcanon and everything. I guess I can equate what he's saying to the sun. The sun is kind of pretty much gives life. You know what I mean? And it continues to keep giving no matter what. So during the daytime, that's generally when you're moving. So if you move as if the sun is always up, you're forever progressing regardless. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard. Something epic. Ooh, that little sub drop right there. That's what I was expecting to hear right there at the beginning. Look at this. Look, this is the most replayed. So I already know this solo is about to go crazy. Yo, let me know. Is this a new track or is this remastered? Right? Why can't I scroll when I'm in full screen? Credits. I always wanted to know if this was a remastered track or if it's new. Generally, you would put remastered. So let's just assume this is new. Only reason I'm asking is because, man, right? The layers, he's been in the lab cooking, and the layers of how, how he layers. One of the things I've said this time and time again about his creation, it's just the mixing, man. The amount of changes he's able to put his vocals through to give us a never ending palette of just what the F, right? All we know is that we rocking it out. Anyways, there was an epic sub drop and he said, stop your engine. So ladies and gentlemen, here comes an epic solo.
Start your engine, make it rain, make it rain. The supernova calls your name. I'll leave your mark, throwing stones, sweating by the desert plains. The fire in your heart remains. Placating time like it's all disposed. Nothing left but exposed. Gasoline on the ground, lighting up and turning us all around. There's nothing more to escalate, no more to procrastinate.
Get it going. Sonic the Hedgehog? What? CSI Miami? What? That was one of the most unassuming breakdowns okay, what? Bro, you didn't gave me like 3 different TV sitcoms through this, man. What? I'm still not placating time, get up and going, stop wasting time and stuff like that. Bro, this got to be one of the most unique breakdowns I've ever seen. Okay. And then he hit us with some see, man, but what was that, bro? What was that? That was some R&B vocals right there. Bro out here trying to sauce us down in the middle of this rock song. Man. Come on now. Yeah. Oh, here's the solo. I have to sit here and think. What is the purpose? What is the overall overreaching concept for this concept? I'm sitting here thinking, right? These all got different colors, which means that they all must represent information or maybe positive, right? I'm sitting here thinking the black flash drive is still one of the hardest ones, the hardest songs that I've heard. I can't even say that. I react to a lot of DAGames and Real Wire, his originals too. One of the hardest ones I heard from was Black, and I have a reaction to that. I nearly fainted. Like it's just that hard. Pause. But what are the concepts? He called it SSD, like instant information. Like, were you supposed to play one of these tracks whenever you're kind of needing that boost of inspiration? You know what I mean? Have they all have that overreaching message of positivity? I need to go back and listen to it because sometimes I get wrapped up in just the epicness of it all that I fail to realize the concept of what I'm listening to. It happens. It does. But yeah, if you guys want to see some more, I probably won't react to the flash drive songs I've already reacted to. Probably do the ones that I have not, even if they are remastered, because I generally, I'm going to give my thoughts on a song the first time and I can listen to it a second time. I'll do that on my own time when things get playlisted. But yeah, let's see if we get this like 300 likes, right? Dave's out.